All right, we are backstage at EndFest 2012. Thanks for watching the videos, Christopher Kane. Look at that. Adam Lambert is right here.
Look at that.
The hair is very tall today. I mean, it's always tall.
No, this is nothing.
This is nothing?
Nothing.
You can do better than that?
I mean, it's been taller.
Well, leave and get it tall. Come on.
I know. I might
Only
have to
the
hang
best.
upside down for a little while.
All right, you are fresh back from the UK.
Yeah.
Now, he was actually drinking tea earlier. Like, what else? What other UK traditions can you bring?
But you know, the way that the British people drink tea, it's not. I mean, I like honey and lemon, like for the throat.
Sure.
And they're doing like proper English tea with milk and.
Ooh.
It's different.
Okay.
It's different.
I'll acquire taste.
Yeah.
Now, is it just crazy back there right now? Because of course they have the Olympics.
I think
We're
I
gonna do the
got
entire
out of
interview
there
about
just
London.
in time.
Yeah.
Like the day I left was the day that it was supposedly like going to be the huge mad dash at Heathrow Airport.
Wow.
And it took us about 2 hours to drive to the airport, and it's usually about a 20-minute drive. So it was like, I think they were saying that they were going to have about 250,000 people come through the airport that day. I mean, it's just like craziness.
I imagine they're just running around.
Yeah.
Supposedly, one of the American athletes tweeted that they got lost and it took 4 hours, and so there are, so people need to stop tweeting.
Yes.
Just relax.
Stop.
Relax.
Use your words.
Speaking of tweets, someone tweeted they wanted to know. Actually, Rose said that you said, evidently, I like this already.
Oh yeah, careful.
That you
Careful,
learned
Rose.
so much. You learned so much from Queen. She wants to know specifically what did you learn from them. Of course,
good question,
you just did
Rose.
some shows. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think being on stage with legends, I mean,
Absolutely.
they kind of created rock and roll history. They were a big part of that big quilt.
The rock and roll quilt.
The rock and roll quilt.
Is that a British thing?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah. I guess here you don't have quilts
Not
when
so
you
much.
think about rock and roll.
We have
do you?
Snuggies.
The rock and roll snuggie. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like they bring so much like calm to the situation, and they've seen everything, they've been through so much, and I think that they're still getting on stage, and I asked them like, well, why? And they love it. That's it. They don't need the money. They're not doing it. It's like they're there for the right reasons. They're there because they really enjoy playing these songs. They love connecting with their fans, and it was really re-energizing. It was a great kind of reminder. Why do you do what you do?
Exactly.
And in this business, we all get into it because we love music, but there's a lot of business part of it too.
It's easy to get lost in the
Yeah,
shuffle
it's
of
there's a
going from
lot
city
of
to city.
it's being business, thinking about all the numbers and the this and the that, and when it comes down to it, it's like, is it a good song?
Exactly.
And
then you get shoved out on stage. You're like, oh yes, I'm performing again.
That good song, hopefully.
So what is that rush like? You're going to walk on stage tonight at EndFest in front of thousands of people. Is that still fresh? Is that still just like, wow? This is
I'm so invigorated right now because I have this new album that I just put out, my album Trespassing.
Go buy it.
And we're going to be doing
number one.
Yeah, it
Nice.
did.
That was
It did.
awesome.
That was exciting. Yeah, and I think all the music tonight is from the new album. So that helps things stay very fresh because it's all brand new.
So you won't be busting out any Bohemian Rhapsody.
Not tonight. No,
Okay.
I did plenty of that in the last couple of months.
I'm done with all that. All right. Someone
now.
wanted to know, why do you perform barefoot? Do you do that all the time, or just occasionally?
Sometimes when I feel like it.
Do you just forget your shoes backstage?
No, it's a choice. I mean, it's really comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, there's when you're at your house, do you take off your shoes?
Always. Yeah.
It feels comfortable, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just makes me feel more comfortable.
Okay. So it feels like this is my house.
In my
I
house.
own it.
This is my
Hard Mouse
house.
Pavilion is my house. All right. Jasmine wants to know, where do you get your courage from to be who you are? Because she's always scared and shy. That's
well,
kind of a deep
I mean,
question.
it's kind of like, I guess part of it is like, I have these dreams and aspirations, and I have these goals that I set for myself. And when I get right to the edge of the diving board, that goal, I can either not dive or I can dive. So it's kind of like, well, here I am. I don't really have a choice. Like, I've set myself up to be in this moment. So I can either go for it or I can be, a baby about it.
This
So
is it.
yeah, that's kind of I think that's how I kind of have run the last couple years of my life. Is
So
just,
here I am.
well, you don't really have any other choice, so go for it.
I'll look like a wuss if I walk back on the diving board.
Exactly. So
Now you've got some stuff. I just read recently that you're going to do some TV work on Pretty Little Liars.
yes,
That's cool.
that is really cool.
So
I'm
how did
excited.
that? Is that something you're aspiring to do?
I'm aspiring to do it
mean,
next
we've seen you
week.
on TV
I'm aspiring to do it for Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great. Yeah, it's going to be
That was
fun.
the Halloween episode.
It
That's
is
all
the
I
Halloween
know.
episode, which is
Anything
very
you
fitting.
can tell us? Yeah, I kind of thought so.
No,
too.
they haven't told me yet. I'm still kind of waiting to find out all the details. I know
All right.
nothing.
Are you going to be in costume?
I still don't know.
All right, there you go. Pretty Little Liars, Halloween episode.
And maybe I'm being a pretty little liar about it.
Ah, don't do that to me. See, I can't read him. Poker face. All right, so the whole speculation about Idol, that kind of came and went. But someone did ask.
It went?
It went.
Where did it go?
I don't know. It went into the Twitterverse and went bye-bye.
Where did it go?
Out there.
I think we're all still speculating.
It's in the cloud.
I know I am.
Okay, I will now speculate that you might be a
back.
future judge on Idol.
It could
Bring
happen.
it back as of right now.
It could happen.
It could.
Yeah.
So, well, someone wants to know what kind of judge would you be? Then we'll go back to some speculation.
I mean, I would be me. You know, I think it's an interesting proposition. I think if it happened, I would be really excited to be a part of the show.
Yeah.
Obviously, I owe my whole career to American Idol, 100%.
sure.
So it would be really exciting to be able to go back and kind of look at it from the other side.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool because I think I'd be able to understand where these people are coming from and their whole process.
That would
and
be
their,
very unique.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean,
'Cause you did
it's
it
a
not
very
that long ago.
specific thing, you know. And I think I'd be honest. I would try to be like really honest, but I would try to be nice about it. I wouldn't be a jerk,
Okay.
but I would be really truthful with people because I think sometimes
Well, the last few years, we won't name any names.
you just don't need all
But
the
there's-
smoke, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of all it was recently. No, I think you would be an awesome judge.
I would try to be really honest
Because
I think
that's kind of cool.
important.
You would see very well both sides because you were behind that side of the camera, and now you're out doing it.
Yeah, and I think, you know, going through it too, you understand what it takes, and also I think as a contestant on the show, there's so many cooks in the kitchen. You're having to think about what you want to sing every week, and all the, you know, your family and your friends calling you and emailing you and telling you what they think and what Aunt Betty thinks and what Uncle Joe
So
thinks.
they've all got suggestions. I didn't even think about
Everybody
that.
has
Of course,
an idea,
of course.
and then there's the producers on the show and the musical director on the show and the Fox Television on the show. You know, there's all these people telling you what they think you should be.
Huh.
And at some point, it becomes very difficult, especially as you go on in the competition. I watched people on my season kind of get rattled by it. I was rattled by it.
Yeah.
You start kind of losing your footing and kind of losing why you do what you do anyway. So I think if I were a judge on the show, I would try to help people stay on their path.
Yeah. Did you see some of the people just really lose their focus and kind of get caught up in the whole?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Easy
you
to
had
do.
done theater before, so you were kind of used to.
You know, and I was a little bit older than some of the other contestants, which helped. And I had lived in LA for many years doing theater and
Sure.
like other entertainment type gigs. So I think my skin was a little thicker, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be.
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe.
I didn't even feel
I'm
it.
not sure.
I didn't even feel it.
I feel nothing.
I feel nothing. My skin is
I
so
don't know a
thick.
thing. So where do you see yourself going? Trespassing, doing well. The song with Bruno Mars, of course.
Oh yeah, Never Close Our Eyes.
Never Close Our
Yeah.
Eyes, playing that on the
Yeah,
end.
awesome.
Where do you see yourself going from here?
I just want to keep going. I got a lot more songs on this album to kick around.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got some more music videos to make, and
Nice.
yeah, I just want to keep running with this album. I'm really, really excited that people love the album as much as they do, and
Yeah.
I worked really hard on it. It took me like over a year to create this album, and I believe in it, and I love it. So
Good.
yeah, and I feel the cool thing about the album is that there's a bunch of different shades of it. You know, you have like the kind of party, crazy tracks. You have some more introspective stuff on there. You have stuff that's like dance. You have stuff that's like a little bit more like funk rock. You know, so I think there's kind of everything for every mood. So depending
good.
on where I go next, I'll have a song to take
Yeah.
me there.
Well, that's what pop music needs. Good variety of.
I
you
hope
know,
so,
Don't
yeah.
keep everything in the box. Get a good, well-rounded. All right.
You heard
Idol
it.
bosses.
You heard it from him.
Idol bosses. Get him on. Let's go. I hear you have some vacancies. Let's make it happen. Well, Adam, we're looking forward to a great show tonight.
Thank you.
At EndFest, good to see you again. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Give it up one more time. Adam Lambert right here.
Ooh,
Yo. Punch it in. Let's punch it in.
Punch it in. I didn't even feel
Boom.
it.
Boom.
Bam. Oh, sorry, the ring.